I'll just go ahead and start, and if Kat shows up, then she shows up. If she doesn't show up, she doesn't show up. I don't know what she's doing. So we just got us
You would
then.
just be sitting in anyway.
Alright, how about have you, one of you two, give a recap of where we left off, just to remind ourselves.
I assume that Ray's doing it, but muted.
Am I?
Well, I just didn't hear anything, so I just assumed that you must have been muted because
Oh,
obviously you were
I
doing
assumed that you were doing it.
it. I don't know. I helped you with math, man.
Yeah, he did his duty.
I
um,
believe where we last let off, it was the world collapsed in, but we survived. I survived in a cool way. Ray survived using his hack Christmas. But the next day after I got a long rest in, I went back exploring, sensed Mrs. Swizzle, and with the help of one of the villager friends, we were able to get Mama Swizzle out, and now me and Mama Swizzle went back to talk to the mages who saved me from the disaster. And we are currently going to try and find the Kobold, right? Or the
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? Dragonborn.
Yes.
The Dragonborn, that was also saved by the mages because they are a part of the cult that was doing the ritual that caused the disaster to happen, and they might know more.
Yep, perfect. Yeah, I think you may have had more to talk to the Swinsfords about, but you realized that you needed to go talk to this guy quick because he might disappear and never be found again. Luckily, you managed to catch him right as he was coming out of the inn, and that is where we will begin. Let me go ahead and
He
start
was
sharing
coming
my screen.
out of an inn. That's the opposite of what you're supposed to do. Because it's an inn.
Oh my gosh! Why do my headphones keep falling off? It's the second time they have in the last 20 seconds.
Always go into an inn.
then how do you leave an inn?
That doesn't look like the thing I told it to start sharing. There we go. Okay. I don't know why
Unless you
that.
just shared your entire screen.
I don't know. I was doing something weird. All right. So, here we are in the void.
Grids.
Yes, yes. I've created. Well, technically, I stole most of this map, so things might be a little inaccurate here and there, and I reserve the right to say, in fact, things are a little different than how they appear. But for the most part,
Oh, also our beholder friend is gone now.
yep, Craig, he decided to sacrifice himself. For some reason, the lighting changed on me. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't save that. Whoops. But it is early, not early morning, but it's like mid-morning-ish or something. At this point, sun is kind of higher in the sky, and people are moving around the marketplaces and crowding the streets as normal. You guys called out to the Dragonborn as you saw him leaving the inn, and he didn't make any response to hearing Mama Swizzle because he didn't know what that meant, didn't think it was related to him, but once he heard Qzeth saying, "Hey, Dragonborn man, you with the black armor," or whatever, he was like, whoa, and he started walking faster, pushing his way through the crowds of people and trying to escape. This is you guys for...
The two birds chasing.
Yeah, two birds chasing, and here's the Dragonborn man. I've lit up all the people who are, you know, like important. They've got lights on them, so that it's easier to tell where they are, because otherwise I will absolutely lose track of some of these people. There are guards and stuff around who are also lit. I don't know why the world suddenly exploded, but that's cool. All the roofs are gone now. I'm just gonna accept that, I guess. Alrighty, well. So we're gonna do this rolling initiative and having you guys make like actions on ways to speed up the chase, I guess, like a skill challenge kind of. It didn't save the music either. 1 second. So go ahead and roll me initiative.
I got not 20.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, actually, Mama
I got a
Swizzle,
net 13. Take that.
Mama Swizzle,
Dang.
you still have disadvantage on everything because you have a point of
Alright.
exhaustion.
Well,
Oh, yes.
then 22. Yeah, 22.
Okay. Um, I'm having
How
everything
did
go
you
wrong
get
today.
so lucky twice?
It gave me a 20 and then a 19.
Okay.
Oh,
What was yours,
okay.
Koozies?
I got a 17 total.
Okay.
Mama Swizzle was really excited to see this Dragonborn. She's like, Mama Swizzle, Mama Swizzle. You could hear her old bones cricking up like some kind of steam engine.
Like a steam engine? That's fun. Okay.
It's more of like Mama Swizzle like can ramp up in speed very fast, but can't slow down. So that's gonna be like the case. She got a head start on me because she's just like very like 0 to 100 real fast, but like coming back down like that's gonna be tough.
Yep, especially going downhill. You might find a bowling ball instead.
An alive bowling ball. Piece
Yep.
of axe.
Can you guys hear the music?
Nope.
If I actually turn up the volume on Discord, I can. Yes, I do.
Cool.
Now I
Alright.
do.
Doesn't really matter. I mean, that's up to you guys if you want to listen to it or not. I just put
I
it some like
do.
suspenseful music. So, Mama Swizzle, you are up. The Dragonborn is approximately like 35 feet away from you. I know it's not to scale because, you know. Okay. Why is everything exploding and removing roofs and coming back? I don't know. This game's a little finicky. Probably because there's too many NPCs around. But pretend there's more of them around. This
Right.
marketplace has got a lot of people, but the game is already dying a little bit.
Well, since Mama Swizzle's so short, she's going to run under people's between their legs.
That's
while...
what it is. Mama Swizzle can get under the people.
Yeah.
And while she waddling, trying to catch up with the guy, she's yelling, "Mama Swizzle, Mama Swizzle!"
Okay, so moving your creaking bones and your aching body, you waddle your way underneath people. Are you using your full 30-foot movement and saving your action to do something else, or are you dashing with your movement to get all the way up to him?
I'm just doing 30 movement.
Okay, so you get to about 5 feet behind him as he's like pushing two people aside and kind of stepping quickly between them. It's a little weird because apparently the movement happens turn by turn instead of simultaneously, but you know,
Right.
I guess that's how. Realistically, I guess I shouldn't do it turn by turn because you guys are moving in tandem. So there's never a point where you get up and then he gets away, and then it's more of you're both moving and there's constantly a space in between you.
You can just have like we each are constantly using our standard movement and then just keep on spacing it, and then we can dash as our turn to get closer. How about that?
Yeah, you can do a myriad of things to get closer. You can cast spells to slow him down. You can throw rocks or spears, or there's like barrels of like poles. You can just kind of throw things at.
Basically, bomb the ship.
So I'll basically treat it as, you guys, you can use your action to do something. You can either use it to dash or do some other strategic maneuver. But as a standard rule, he'll be moving, and you guys will be trying to catch him.
Alright.
So what would you guys like to do action-wise or bonus action-wise? Anything interesting like that?
Well then, action-wise, I would like to...
I lost him. He's behind a tree. Gosh darn it.
While Mama Swizzle is running through the alley or street area, she kind of loses control of her Druidcraft ability, and all the lights behind her starts being snuffed out.
Okay. It is morning, so some of the torchlights are not really making a dent in the daylight,
put out
but
the eternal flame that was meant for the goose god.
Yeah, the whatchamacallit, the tavern, not tavern, the shrine, what did I call it? The
Shrine, sure. The little secret thing that
the
Ananias went to.
owls. I think it's called like the Owl's Nest. I
Which
don't know.
doesn't make sense if it's a
The
goose.
church, the shrine, the place of
The worship place.
yeah for multiple gods is here. I forgot the name is escaping me
Pantheon.
right now. Sure.
Pantheon.
Why not? We'll go with
Well,
that.
that is what a pantheon is.
The worship place, the church, I guess. I don't know. It's over there. So
Sure, whatever it's called.
a little too far away for your
So-
druidcraft to affect right now. But if you get closer, yeah, sure. Oh, ouch! I'm hurting
Okay.
myself in unexpected ways.
You're not allowed to hurt yourself.
So did Mama Swizzle dash then?
No, she was just doing her normal 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
okay,
then
well,
she used her action for
would've also done
druidcraft,
my-
I guess.
I would have also done my normal 30 feet if we were going based on we're all running.
Yep, and that's why you're both at the same point now. Do you want to use your?
I don't see myself. Oh, okay, there.
You're here.
I
sorry.
confused
You're the
Mama
goose.
Swizzle and mine because Mama Swizzle's is like blending in with the light. It's so much brighter. It's like, no, it's just a torch or something. Okay. Yeah, I
Oh
think
my gosh, this game.
QZ is
I wish it was more
going
like
to. Are there like a lot of people in the? I know like you.
No.
have, like some
I mean-
figurines. Not a lot of people.
Just imagine it's about this same level of people density everywhere.
Yeah.
Most
the-
places
the
at least.
entire area.
So
Okay, so not like enough that like it's not impeding me.
yeah, you
to
can
just continue sprinting.
doodly-doo.
I'm just gonna dash then. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
use these dashes to catch up.
Okay. Yeah, if that's the case, you can probably you can make some ground, get pretty close to him.
Mhm.
If you want, I'll say you can get within melee range, but since you're using your action, you can't actually do anything.
Yeah, I
with
wouldn't
that.
be able to take advantage of it until next turn.
Yeah, and he'll be moving as well, so I don't think I'll even give you an opportunity attack, just because of the way the chase is going.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you've made some ground and left Mama Swizzle in the dust. Her old bones are, yeah, not catching up. So we're back up to the Dragonborn at this point. He kind of looks over his shoulder and sees that you've gotten closer, and he is also going to dash with his long legs.
How
and-
dare he?
Large
Oh,
strike.
I wouldn't have thought him to do that.
So he just kind of charges like big thunderous metal footsteps right behind this guard and goes. Let's see.
Oh, it could have been simple.
Yeah, he ends up about here-ish, sure. And the guard that was right behind him here just kind of turns and looks in confusion, but does not yet act. He's just like, what is going on here? People do crazy things all the time, so he doesn't necessarily know something's wrong. Mama Swizzle, but we're back up to you.
Mama Swizzle notices that she's really far behind, so she's going to use Spider Climb spell to
Ooh.
get on top of the roofs.
Okay, cool. Currently the roofs have disappeared, so let me fix that. There we go. Okay, so does that I'm not sure if that
Doesn't it
necessarily
normally, like-
makes you go faster at this point.
Doesn't it
but-
make it, instead of half your movement speed for climbing, it makes it just normal? Spider climb, right?
Until spell ends, one willing creature you touch gains ability to move up and down and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving the hands free. The target also gains climbing speed equal to walking speed.
Mhm. So it would
But,
still
but I don't see where the Dragonborn's gone because of the crowd and where he ran to. So
Mhm.
I need
Yeah.
more height.
okay.
But also, casting that spell is using your entire move, isn't it? So you can't make any distance, can you?
Yeah, she would still only
no,
have
I
30 feet
can't
movement.
sprint.
Could
And
you use
Yeah.
bonus action? Bonus
I
action?
have no bonuses.
That's right, because you're so fatigued.
you do have, because you took a short rest, you have transformations, so I believe wild shapes, right?
Oh, I do. But I don't have any flying wild shapes, so that won't help me.
You're a druid.
Yeah,
You can
so, like,
transform into any
locate it
creature that
first.
you've seen in the forest. You've seen birds, so you could transform into.
That is rank 5 druid. No, not rank 5.
Oh, you're right. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can only turn into fish now. I mean, well, not only fish.
Only
but,
fish.
That is That is my new wild shape. Is anything that can swim.
Okay. Well, you could still turn into something, a land animal that moves quicker than your base form, I suppose. Is it a bonus action to
I
transform?
don't know. I think
Yeah, I mean it's whatever you want to do. I'm just pointing out
Yeah,
that
I'm still
if you-
going to use a
Spider
spider
climb?
climb.
Okay.
Get on
exactly.
time.
I was gonna say like it's gonna come in handy anyway because
yeah,
like
sure.
Wait.
I
Mama
will-
Swizzle's problem is not.
It's an
knowing where
action
the guy
to.
is.
Oh wait, that's not right. Where is it?
The only thing I'll point out about spider climb is it'll basically
Trying to
take
find my transform.
10 feet of your movement to go sideways up a incline and then be on top of it. So if you do that, you'll basically only make 20 feet of
yeah, wild shape is a action. So that's my turn basically.
okay, so you spider climb, and are you trying to get on top of something? Like,
Yeah, I want to
for
get on
example?
top of the trellises up there and try to get as far as I can.
okay, I'll say you can get to about here then if you use your full movement, and you can
Yeah.
see where he went. He's still moving and making a bunch of ruckus as he's kind of pushing people aside, and he's not like full out making a gigantic disturbance, but he's moving real quick as fast as he can.
Right.
QZeth, we're now up to you. What would you like to do? You are currently hiding behind this tree.
I'm not
It's
purposely
very hard
hiding.
to use the camera navigation, so I might have to just do top down.
That'd be fine by me.
I say this and then I
Um,
immediately try something else and it doesn't work.
I'm trying to think if I'm trying to see what my bonus actions are. Because we're saying I'm already using my movement, right?
Yes. I mean, you can move normally, or you can choose to, like you can either go
don't
straight
have
towards them, or you
spells,
can
is the
go a
thing.
different direction. That's true. Yeah, wait, no, you had a long rest, so you have key points and stuff.
Exactly, but like, I don't have many spells with the key stuff. It's still just physical.
What does your Shadow Monk
Um,
stuff let you do? Pass without a trace, and what else?
Pass without trace. There's stun strike, which is once again you have to be right up on them. Step of the wind. If you spend disengage or dash action as a I can dash as a bonus action as well. Okay, so I can double dash.
Hey, nice. Okay. So that's like dash and then dash again in the same turn?
Yeah.
120
Yeah.
movement speed. That's crazy. Okay.
Wow.
So you could
You
absolutely
can
catch
spend
up to
one
him.
key point to.
You could get in front of him
take-
if you wanted to. Where do you want to go? He's
I just want to get on top of him.
get on top of him.
I want to tackle him.
Okay.
I'm gonna tackle that boy.
Sure. Because yeah. Let's go for it. Roll me strength.
Oh great.
And because
13.
roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Because as he's
Guess
passing
I should be way past him. Okay, 14.
Yeah, as he's passing this stall, you just notice like his foot encrusted with ice for a moment, his armored black
Oh.
foot, and inexplicably, it just seems like he gets slowed down and the ice shatters, and he kind of stumbles.
Somebody's helping us.
As you basically do a flying tackle upon him, he slides across the ground, laying on his front, the armor clattering across the cobblestones as he slides, and you're surfing on his back essentially. He is prone. You have managed to knock him down, and that's your turn.
But will he stay down?
He will now roll to get up. Could you roll me contesting strength?
Yeah. Oh no, it was the worst number. 8.
Oh, worst. Yep. That unfortunately is not enough. He manages to shake you off, using half his movement to stand, and he will
I'm just gonna say, oh, I'll just catch up with you next time. Stop, man.
You.
Or I guess I should say, oh, I'm just gonna catch up with you next. voice.
Okay, he's
We'll find
gonna
out later.
run this way and kind of like drag his
call.
sword across the table legs of this fruit stand, knocking a bunch of like goodies and stuff on the
Oh,
ground. You
no.
hear a merchant go,
Oh,
"My
no.
cabbages!"
Oh my
And
god!
this horse is gonna go,
They're
"Oh,
like clearly oranges.
don't look a gift horse in the mouth," and kind of get in the way a little bit. And he runs into the whatchamacallit, the church. I still don't remember the word. That
Pantheon.
is-
Pantheon?
yeah, that's his turn. He's stopped pretty quickly because he's run out of movement, but he's like just inside the door. Mom Swizzle, we're back up to you.
Alright, so I'm going to use my action to turn myself into a monkey, which increases my speed to 40 instead of
Nice.
30.
Nice.
So I'd like to use that 40 movement speed to try to get up to a window, if possible, to the Pantheon.
40 feet.
Or as close as I can get, you know?
Was your transformation a bonus action or an action?
It's an action.
Gotcha. 40 feet will get you across the square, but not quite up the wall enough to get to a window, I'd say. So you can be
Alright.
like basically right beside or on top of the horse, something like that.
Alright.
Yeah, you could get to a window next turn if you wanted. Are you looking to get to like a second story window or a first floor window?
First floor window.
Okay.
Try to cut them off.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Qzeeth, we're back up to you.
Yes, we are.
So he's just inside the building.
So if I dash, would I be able to catch up with him to punch him?
How the frick do I get this man in the building? Oh my gosh, where has he gone? Why he's on the roof now. This game bothers
good.
me sometimes.
Because like his speed was reduced, am I able to catch up with the dash? To
Yeah, you can catch him with your normal movement. He's only managed to get 15 feet away from you. Okay, just pretend he's in the room, because I don't know how to get him in there.
I will.
Yeah,
Okay,
so...
I'm just going to dash up to him. And with the bonus action, I'm gonna punch him.
yeah, you can do that. Roll to hit.
And okay. I tabbed away from my unarmed strike. No! A 9. Gosh.
Jeez, no luck.
You try to strike at him, but I guess as you're tripping and rolling on the apples and
You know,
dodging
I'm
the
gonna-
horse, it's
I wanted to use my inspiration.
you can, if you want to, give yourself advantage.
Yeah. Okay, 19.
That hits. How much damage?
That is 6 or 9 damage. I was supposed to say 6, but I was thinking of my old modifier. But I also want to spend a key point to make it the stunning strike.
Okay.
So
Could you remind me what that does?
until the end of my next turn, if my opponent fails a con saving throw DC 15, then they are stunned.
Okay. Let's see. Con save?
Yep.
He got a 17. That passes.
Ugh.
So
Okay,
he
well,
is not
He's
stunned.
still hurt.
But yeah, you've managed to hit him right in the sternum as he's trying to close the door behind him, and you just kind of slip in past
I
behind him.
punched through the door.
Yeah, you just Elastigirl, punch him right in the sternum and kind of knock the wind out of him a little bit, and he turns to you with a growl. He doesn't say anything.
Just
Doesn't even
wanna
bother.
talk.
Just want to talk and beat you black and blue.
Is that all you can do on your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I am upset. The building is thwarting me at every turn.
Delete roofs.
Oh no, that's too far. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
So
Roof is gone.
we're just gonna have to do theater of the mind at this point. He
Alright.
runs in the building, and he's gonna dash. He's gonna go as far as he can and just, this is a stained glass window, just charge straight through it, shattering it into a billion pieces. I'm gonna actually have him roll
That's
dex.
never a good idea. You're just first off running through like shatter glass. Like this is not the glass that you have on your car that just immediately falls into pieces. Also, stained glass has a metal lining in it.
Yeah, you see that it doesn't work out too well for him. He doesn't have a
Oh.
helmet on either, so his face gets a little eaten up by metal
he's
and
lost more
glass
brain
shards.
cells.
But yeah, he just seems desperate to get away from you at any cost, so he notices that there's no other exits from this room and just kind of charges straight to the other side and blasts through the glass into the unknown beyond. He stumbles on the other side and, you know, doesn't have a good time, it seems. Mama Swizzle, you're up. That's
Did
all
I
he can
hear
do.
the glass break?
Yes. It might have been muffled because it's through the building at this point, but
Do I need
You
a
hear-
roll for that?
nope. You hear it.
No.
I mean,
Alright.
I assume that the glass window would also lead to outside, so
Mhm.
even if it's on the
So-
other side, like, still decent.
Thinking of that, I'd like to. Is there walk path on the just outside the second floor?
The outside the second floor. Oh, okay. So like if I make the building reappear.
Would you say that a monkey'd be able to run that path?
Like get up onto the wall here.
If it behaves itself.
Yeah, like I don't know if you can see my mouse, but
I don't see your mouse.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
I'll-
where the granite part starts on that lip there.
Oh my gosh, everything I do is absolutely thwarted by this dumb program. Where the granite part starts. Yeah, you could hold on to that, you could shimmy along that as a monkey. Just ignore all the
Okay.
weird decorations here, by the way. I didn't flesh this out to be a church, it just had whatever's in here. I don't know what that lighting is. It's a
All
very
right,
spooky
so
church.
I'd like to shimmy my way up to that ledge and make my way onto the side, thinking that he might have gone out back because of that shattered glass. All the
Okay.
meanwhile, I'm screaming.
A monkey version of Mama Swizzle.
Yep.
Okay, so you are. Yeah, let me enable flying, I guess, temporarily. That's not helpful. How do I make you go higher? Everything is disabled now. This program is absolutely terrible. There we go. Okay, so you're shimmying along this. I'd say this will
Yeah.
take about 10 feet of movement just to climb up the wall, and then
Alright.
do you want to get as far as you can this way?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's 40 feet, so 30 feet of movement this way is about the entire building.
Okay. Do I see him from the corner?
Let's find out once everything reappears. Yeah, we'll say you get to the corner here, and yeah, looks like there's an unobstructed view of the back window where you see him kind of picking himself off the ground and like rubbing glass out of his eyes.
All right. That's all I can do.
Okie dokie. You didn't use your action, did you?
No, but there's no need for me to use an action right now.
Okay, you don't have anything that can slow him down or injure him?
Well, I don't
could
want
just-
to injure him, but
You could just dash for your action.
I could, yeah. You know what? If I dash, can I jump onto him or not?
Probably, yeah. You can get to him. If you double 40 feet, you can get it up to here and land on him if you want.
Yes, I'd like to do that then.
Okie dokie. I need to
Now to
retrieve.
figure out how to ground me.
Yeah, I also need to retrieve the actual Dragonborn because he's still over here. 1 second. Here he is. Okay. And yeah, are you attacking him or just trying to grab him?
I'm just trying to land on top of him.
Okay, yeah, you jump on him. Roll me strength, I guess, if you're trying to remain on him. I'll just treat it as a grapple.
How much strength does a monkey have? Eesh. 0.
Like, you got a total of 0?
Yeah, a total of 0.
Nice. You jump on him, and, like, it's barely any weight on him. He's just kind of like, okay, go now, please, monkey. Not the time. And just shoos you off.
I just scream at him.
QZ, what would you like to do?
This is the Mama Swizzle scream.
QZ, you're in the building, which I
Okay.
cannot see. What would you like
Have you
to
tried opening your eyes?
do?
Okay. I am in the building.
Yep, just inside the door.
Yeah. I mean, he really doesn't have many options. The guy is also like just still at the window. He didn't make it through, right? Or did he make it through?
He got through the window,
Okay.
but he's, a little cut up from it, it looks like, and Mama Swizzle just landed on him.
If
So
I-
you see his silhouette through the window shaking off a monkey.
Okay. If I were to jump through the window as well, would I be injured by it?
No, he's removed most of the obstacle. I mean,
Okay, most of the window is gone.
I might make you make a dex check, but it's going to be an easy check.
Sure. And also I'm a monk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just kind of like jump through the window.
Mm-hmm. Are you dashing
Yeah.
as well?
If I need to catch up.
He dashed to get that far.
Okay.
You could probably make it close to him if you don't dash, but if you dash, you'll make it to him.
Okay.
It's up to you.
You are keeping in mind my movement speed is 35, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, so that would double to be 70, not 60. Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, either way, you definitely catch him.
So I would catch him if
Yes,
I
if you-
just dash?
If you don't, let me estimate. Without a roof on, thank you. Yeah, I'd say that's about 30. So yeah, you'd make it to him either way.
Okay. Then I would like to run up and try to grapple hit. Or actually, no, Mama Swizzle's grappling, so I don't know.
Should
I was
you
just
try?
I want to say I'm grappling. Distracting.
Yeah. Okay, I'll run up and try and trip him using the wooden pipe with platinum accents that I obtained. I don't know how big it is.
Okay. I mean, it's
Or I
just
could
a
also
standard
use a
little pipe.
torch. Yeah,
Yeah, you can. For flavor,
But-
why not?
exactly.
Yeah.
Just gonna try and like, bonk, right out,
Take your pick. Do you want to roll dexterity or strength on this?
I definitely want to roll dex.
Okay.
Never mind, I want to roll strength. Strength is better.
He
Okay.
says after saying getting a 9.
Anyway, I got a 9. Yeah, I got a 9.
Okay. He unfortunately got a nat 20. So as you try to like take this pipe and like hook the backside of his ankle and pull it, you pull, his foot goes nowhere. You try pulling again, the pipe snaps in half, and he just stares at you like,
So I
really?
don't have the pipe anymore.
No, you still
I
have
don't
it.
a-
It's still holding on, but it's, it did not actually knock him down. He was too heavy for that.
Too much armor.
If you'd like, because I narrated that you did the second pull, you don't have to have broken it if you'd like.
No, it's in half now. It's sad.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, you can still trick some buyer, or just have someone cast mending on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are up to the Dragonborn. He is within both of your guys' range, so I'll give you an opportunity attack on him if you'd like. But he's going to try to, He's gonna use just his regular base movement to mount these stairs, and then turn to look at you both. And thank you, game, for finally putting the roofs back. And he'll shout, "Leave me be!" And
We're
or
trying to get you to help yourself.
he's going to cast, or not cast. He's going to use his breath weapon on you guys. Could
you said we could use an opportunity attack, right?
Yeah, I'm just resolving. Well, yeah, that would happen first. You guys would attack him before he moves.
Can I use my attack as a trip, like just go down to his feet while he's trying to move and trip him?
I don't think so for this
I
particular.
mean, you can attack him and it can have the chance of tripping him, but like,
Okay, so I'm
That's
not
just
going
a
to
result.
attack his foot then. With bite.
Okay, it is an armored
Fighting
foot, so.
ankles.
Yeah, go for it.
But did
Roll
I
to hit.
knock the armor loose with the pipe?
Yeah, that's how armor works. Plate armor.
I rolled a 18.
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits. So you manage to find purchase with your teeth and get into like the chink of his armor right between his knee and his calf, or like between his thigh and his calf, the back side of the soft knee. You managed to gouge your teeth in there. How much damage does that do?
Let me take a look. Wait, what? Melee weapon attack plus 4 to hit, reach 5, 1 target, H1 piercing damage. Does that mean just 1 piercing damage?
Probably.
Okay, so 1 damage.
Okie dokie. Qzeth, did you want to use your opportunity attack as well?
I mean, I don't want to hurt the guy too bad, so no. I'm
Okay.
not going to.
Okay. So yeah, he'll run up to the top of these stairs and just be like, "Leave me alone!" and blast out
I
a
just want to talk.
roll me persuasion as you're getting doused in acid.
Thank you.
Could you roll me both of you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, am I not
Okay, so
attached to his
dex
ankle
save.
right now?
No, you are not attached to him. You just attacked him.
Okay.
An 18 on the save.
Very nice.
You said dexterity, right?
Yes.
Wait. Ah, shoot, I can't do that because it's not my turn. Okay. I got a 13 plus 2, 15.
And I got a 14 on the persuasion.
Okay, 1 second. I need to figure out what his constitution modifier is for some reason. Okay. So the DC was 13. What did you both passed, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I got 18.
And Ray got a 13? Okay, yeah, you both passed. So you both take 4 acid damage.
Oh, well, well, I'm no longer in monkey.
Oh, okay. Poor little monkey. Yeah, just a small splash of acid, and Mama Swizzle's form kind of dissolves and she returns to her normal state, just a little bit stinkier than she was before.
Mama Swizzle.
What was your persuasion?
14.
Okay. He seems hesitant, like he wants to believe you, but he's too scared and, you know, enraged to really
Okay.
give you the time of day. But he seems willing to negotiate should things go
Well,
not
you
in his
know,
favor.
As the time continues on, Qzeth will try again.
Fair enough.
I
Okay.
just don't want to do back-to-back rolls mostly.
Yeah. Mama Swizzle, you are up. Because previously you hadn't announced as to why you were chasing him, you just wanted his attention, and
Yeah.
you have it.
Mama Swizzle got upset with being taken out of her transformation. She reached into her little knapsack and took out a rock, and she enchanted it to make it into a magic stone.
Mm-hmm.
And now she throws it, hopefully hitting directly between his eyes.
Okay. as you cast Magic Stone on this rock, your stone finger also glows with the same energy, and seems to harden in place. You said you're using your sling, or are you just chucking it with your hand?
Oh, I'm chucking. I don't have a sling.
Okay. So yeah, which hand are you throwing it with?
My stone finger.
You throw the magic stone, and as the magic stone zings towards this guy, your stone finger also separates it at the knuckles into two little projectiles that also kind of travel along the same path. Roll to hit.
Okay. 14 plus 6, 20.
Nice.
30,
That hits.
20.
How much damage?
It is a 1d6 plus 4. 1 second. 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Nice. He is looking bloodied. So yeah, you take this stone and the tip of your own finger, and both of them kind of like bang him right. It's a glancing blow, not right in the middle of his head.
Right. Okay.
Unfortunately, but it does still kind of daze him. It looks like, and he grabs the railing of this the banister, and kind of wobbles a little bit for a moment, catching his breath. QZ, you're up. Unless Mom Swizzle, you want to use your movement.
No, Mama Swizzle's hurting again.
Okay, I will zoom out to show you guys the area a little bit.
Oh, I keep on forgetting I've got disadvantage.
Ah, well, you don't have disadvantage on attack rolls, only
Yeah.
ability checks.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Okay. Yeah, QZ's just gonna call out, "I'm the reason you got out of that mess down in the sewers. Please, just talk."
Okay. Are you gonna use your movement as well?
Yeah, no, I'm still running towards him.
Okay. Gotcha. So as you're continuing to chase him, you probably get basically to exactly the same spot he's at.
Mhm.
Is your action going to be to try to persuade him again, or are you gonna try to?
I mean, I'm trying to persuade him. If that needs to be an action, it can be my action. But I'll
Technically?
try and.
Mm.
I mean,
I don't
Mama
know.
Swizzle just kind of like stopped him from moving, right? So I'll try and grapple him this time.
Sure. Go
Just
ahead
gonna-
and roll strength.
Grab him.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna grab. Nope, I'm not gonna grab him.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 3 total.
You
don't
got another
ask
nat
me-
20, don't it? Like, I wish I could point my camera down to show you.
That's hilarious.
Well, I got a 1.
Really?
and,
A nat 1 plus 2, you say?
plus 2. Yeah, nat 1 plus 2.
So you nat 1 and he nat 20'd. I think he got away!
Ah! But is he gonna be persuaded?
He does seem like willing to listen-ish, but not while he's being, hunted down. So
Assaulted.
he's kind of like on the fence about it. He's definitely scared and doesn't want to make a decision that could cost him his life. So he kind of jumps up on this little railing thing, and then uses that to jump to the roof.
I think this guy's a better monk than me.
And
Uh,
I wouldn't really make you roll for that, but
Mhm.
what he's gonna try next, I'll definitely have him roll for, just for your guys' knowledge. If you want to try the same thing. Wow.
I think our DM's dying over here.
A little bit. I failed my Constitution saving throw. So he jumps, and he manages to grab his fingertips on, or like his clawed fingertips onto the little wooden part of this, like looking like a dock thing. This little area up here.
The patio?
Yeah, and then he uses that to just barely hang on, like scraping right up to the edge and kind of claws his way up onto this thing, and he'll just run with the last bit of his movement along the rooftop, trying desperately to get away from you guys. Mama Swizzle, you're up.
Well, at this point, Mama Swizzle's really tired. Her old bones are aching. Where is he?
He's on the roof up above
Do I?
QZ.
Does Mama Swizzle see him?
Yes, he is in full view of you.
I'm going to use Magic Stone again.
Okay, yeah. Roll to hit.
Same hand.
Yeah.
All right. I got a 12 on. Yeah, 12.
Total to hit.
Yep.
That does not hit. Your stone thuds into the one of these wooden posts right beside him as he's running past.
Well, while it thuds, I just Mama Swizzle just yells out in exasperation, "Mama Swizzle!"
He does not understand what that means. Would you like to use any of your movement?
But it's fair.
Do I see which direction he's going?
Well, he's running along the roof. It looks like there's only one way for him to go at this point.
Is he going to the other side?
Yeah, he started here and he's going this way.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to keep path with him, but on the lower floor. I'm not going to try to climb the roofs now.
Okay. So you'll just kind of run along the ground over here,
Yeah,
trying to keep
yeah.
pace with him.
yeah.
Sounds good. Qzith, how about you? This is your time to shine with your monk ability.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes. I don't want to waste all my key points, but
I didn't make him use key points. He doesn't have any. He's a paladin.
I'm gonna use all of my possible movement. So that's dashing. That is
Through the snow.
Well, would a dash be able to get me in front of him? I want to get in front of him.
I mean, if you pass the acrobatics check to get on top of the roof, then yes.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I will become acro.
Okay. So you do the same thing as him, I assume? Unless you want to just straight up, like, jump from the top of this little...
You tall boy, if you could do that.
Well, monks have
I
abilities
have
that let him,
I
like,
have
jump
to tap
really,
it.
really high,
True.
so he could
True.
probably scramble his way up there if he wanted to, but this is
Okay,
easier
so
to do.
what way did he just ran up that roof there?
Yeah, and then he jumped and grabbed onto here.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just try and vault straight up and not follow the same path.
Volt straight up. Okay, so from this wooden...
Yep, from the wooden, yep.
Why every control... How? I got you in the house! Now I don't know how to get you out of the house! No! Undo! Gosh, darn it! Hang on. I'm gonna delete the door because
Wow.
I don't know how to get you out if I don't. Okay.
That's
Literally
hilarious.
no idea how this program works, and it makes me sad. Okay. So you'd like to try to jump straight up
Yes.
from here, okay? That's probably 9-foot, 10-foot jump.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, that's not too hard, but I'll still make you roll a acrobatics check or dexterity.
Yeah, probably
Your choice.
acrobatics, right?
Yeah, I guess they're the same skill, so if you have
Yeah, same skill.
proficiency, it would help.
19 total.
Yeah, you manage to grab on and scramble your way up. It takes up, I'd say probably half your movement to, actually climb up and be able to stand on this platform, leaving you
Okay.
with maybe 10 foot left to get in front of him.
Yeah. But
So you just kind of, it's a very narrow platform. It's So,
You'd probably have to knock him over in order to get in
No,
front
I'm
of him.
gonna so
Do a
he's-
backflip over
I'm,
him.
I'm gonna jump one more time up to like because he's like gonna run up those stairs, right? To go further. He's not
Mhm,
gonna just
mhm.
jump off the roof, right? That doesn't make sense.
more than likely.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try and jump onto that roof to get up to the stairs and then like block the stairs for him.
Okay. Sure. Everything's annoying. Alright.
I bet you that's how the Dragonborn feels right now.
A little bit, maybe.
And
He's just
once I
like
get there-
sweating, bleeding, stressed.
once I get there, I'm like, listen, I don't want to make this tougher than it is.
Sorry.
Can we just talk?
Okay. Roll me persuasion.
Persuasion. Ah!
Ah!
If
Did you say
He
5?
wasn't Yep, he wasn't
5.
persuasive.
Hmm.
He probably was hacking up along while he was.
I'm too intimidating as a goose. It's so horrible.
Those tongue teeth of yours just
I know.
showing.
He is gonna pull out his Nah, well, yeah, he'll pull out his mace, and he'll put a hand. He'll just kind of eye you suspiciously, like, whatever you have to say, you can say it
I
now.
just kind of like put my
while we're running.
hands up.
And he'll
just like-
he'll lay a hand on himself, and you see a small glow similar to what Carmen was doing.
Okay. Listen, I just need to know more about what was going down there. There's things that are happening in this town. And I just want to talk about it. We need help to fix whatever happened.
As do I.
Well, then it seems like we're looking for the same thing. I'd be happy to help you.
Too many people around. Come, if you want. If you can. And, he's just...
anywhere with you.
He's gonna straight up jump to the... Well, no. Can he? I don't think he... That's too far.
With that kind of armor?
Yeah.
He just goes straight.
So you're blocking his way the other way.
You could ask me to fly him down,
Yeah.
and then that would be awkward.
He's gonna...
It's pretty.
Okay, so I was gonna have him jump, but I realized that's probably too far. That's too risky of a jump for him to try. So, since you're blocking his path, he'll just be like,
He could push me out of the way. Like I'm literally like trying to pose as little as a threat to him right now as possible. In fact, actually, since he said come with me, like I'll have like moved to the side a bit already.
Okay. Well, in that case, he'll kind of run past, and
Don't run, then I'm gonna start chasing him again.
he'll jump down onto this roof, kind of look with a parkour roll. So I mean, he's said if you can keep up with him, he's willing to talk, but which is weird because of your role. So he's still going. He doesn't want to risk being found out when there's too many people around, but he's you know, he seems like he's not completely against you. Granted that there's still a rabid monkey / bird that was chucking rocks at him and
Exactly.
hurting him a lot, so he's still running.
That's probably the reason. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, he's like, if you want to talk more, follow me. You can talk it out with my mace, but you know. All right.
You know, it'd be like he just jumps and he's like, wait, come back. Ugh. And then like I see Mama Swizzle and I'm just like, Mama Swizzle, he's gonna help us. Stop that. Oh, Mama.
I'm still just chucking normal rocks at him at this point.
Mama Swizzle, what would you like to do next?
Do I realize that we're no longer
You see
trying
him
I mean, I
to
told
running.
I
Did you-
told you, but he's still running.
Okay. Well, Mama Swizzle will just try to up with him from ground level.
Okay, you're like craning your neck to keep a view of him on the second floor. Why does everything disappear the moment I start moving, Mama Swizzle? I don't know, but you keep pace with him along the ground as he moves along the roof.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I plan on doing. That's
Sounds
all.
good. Okay, Qzeth, you're up.
Okay. Well, since you said to follow, I'm just going to follow. But I want, like, he had been getting away from me so well that I don't want to be, like, behind him. I want to be, like, right beside him.
Okay.
So if I have to dash, then I will.
Yeah, you can keep pace with him. His speed is slower than yours, so if anything, he's slowing you down.
Exactly. So, like, I sprint up to him, and then I'm just like, oh, hey. Slow
On your
jog.
left.
I'm just like, just slow jog, and just like, hey.
He
I'm
just
like,
kind of
slightly in front of him.
How was calisthenics today?
Slightly in front of him.
he just gives you kind of
Come back.
a low growl and flicks his forked tongue at you in annoyance, and he runs forward,
Made a friend today.
jumping
Not
onto
different.
these tiny little, like, whatever they are, these little rock
I
outcroppings.
feel like a roll is about to happen.
Yes, there is. Okay, he passes the first one, thankfully, because that would have hurt. And then he just straight up jumps down onto this canopy way down here. Like
Oh,
in the
he's gonna
movies.
fall straight through it.
Exactly.
Oh no!
So he just
He's
collapsed.
dumber than QZ.
He's
My
like, oh, this is gonna be like
cabbages!"
the movies. I'm gonna land and it's gonna be like a fluffy cloud. He just passes straight through. It does nothing to slow him down. He absolutely crunches into an entire like cart's worth of fruit, and the shopkeeper just cries out in fear as a dragonborn in black armor just makes pudding and salad beneath him.
My cabbages!
Hang on, let me roll the damage
He's
he
just
takes.
really upset about all this property damage as well.
Oh boy. I don't know how this Dragonborn's alive. Okay.
I mean, me hitting him did not help either.
Yeah, Mama Swizzle, you're up.
Mama Swizzle catches up with him and she just says disgruntledly, Mama Swizzle.
He just kind of looks up as he's like extricating himself and goes, "Yeah, Mama Swizzle to you too, buddy."
I'd like to use Druidcraft to make the area smell really bad.
Okay. He just kind of. Your food's bad. QZ, what would you like to do? Unless Mama Swizzle wanted to
No.
attack him. Okay.
That's all.
Alright.
Thank goodness Mama Swizzle understood me. Yeah, QZeth is going to follow, but better, because, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna jump straight onto a cart of
Okay.
cabbages.
What's your
quote
route
unquote.
look like?
I am going to try and like take those same two little drops that he did, but then I'm just going to slide down and like jump off onto one of the trees there.
Okay.
So like slide and like once I get to the edge of it, just like push off to make the leap.
Sure. Roll me. Which one you heading for? The bigger one or the smaller one?
Probably the bigger one that's in the corner there because like that's where the second drop off was.
This one or this one?
Yeah, the one that you said first. Yeah.
Okay. Roll me acrobatics.
Okie dokie.
I'm waiting for that low number. Yep.
I'm surprised you guys haven't recruited the guards to help you out here. considering.
You're just not having good luck today, are you?
Oh
No,
no!
I haven't had good luck this entire campaign, Ray.
What'd you get?
I've had the worst
8.
rolls of
Oof.
any I rolled a 1 again,
Oh no! Wow.
but it's 8 total.
Okay, I'll say you land in the small bush.
And there's a rock there in the small bush.
I jump and like I go to grab on the tree, but like I slip and I land in the bush instead.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
6? How did the fall hurt me more than the
I mean, look, there's
I don't-
rocks in the middle of those.
than the chemicals?
The chemicals weren't spicy enough for you. I don't know. I'm just going by what the dice say. Okay, leave me alone, man.
Not spicy enough.
Okay, so that is that. The Dragonborn extricates himself, kind of looking a bit the worse for wear. The shopkeeper is yelling
see me in the bush?
obscenities. He kind of takes a moment to like gather his surroundings. He sees you like pulling a twig out of your thigh and
Ooh.
rubbing yourself, preening feathers, and he stands and begins hobbling again past this guard who is noticeably perturbed at the display of property damage, and he's gonna like go, "Halt! What are you doing, you crazy person?" But the Dragonborn's just gonna run right past him, like not even giving him a second thought. And that is actually, yeah, he'll dash. He'll go all the way to the entrance of this cloth shop. All right. And would you guys like to follow?
Yeah.
Is there a little alleyway to the left of what we see there?
To the left. Yeah, it looks like
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Would I be able to catch up with him through that alleyway? I don't want to be bothered with the whatchamacallit, guard.
It looks pretty much like it would be a longer distance to travel from where you were because you'd have to go all the way around it rather than just straight.
Okay.
So I mean, it wouldn't gain you any ground, but it would avoid the guard.
I'd like to take my little knapsack and put it over my head as if I'm trying to peace.
Okay.
And then
How do you see?
I mean, like it's barely out, and then you see all my stuff hanging back as if it's a really heavy task. And I'd like to try to run between his legs.
Okay. I Discord cut out a couple of those words, but I get the
Run
idea.
between his legs.
Yeah. So how do you see through it? Is it just like permeable cloth enough to where you can see?
Well, I don't have it completely over my face. I just have it up to my brow.
I
Like
see.
my eyes are visible, but the rest of it is hidden in the back.
Okay. I don't know if a roll is necessary there. You just roll me dex to go between his legs, I guess.
All right.
'Cause
Probably not a good idea, but let's do it.
this guy's
It's a
actually
5.
looking more at the Dragonborn, so you'd pop up between his legs right in front of him.
It's a 5.
So yeah, as you're going, your dangling bag of stuff behind you just kind of slams into his leg, knocking his knee out from under him and knocking him on his back. And he just kind of shouts in confusion and anger. Qzeth, what do you do? Same thing, except for all the chaos.
Yeah, no, I'm just chasing after him. I'm trying to follow him.
Dashing?
I'm doing what I'm told. Yep.
Okay.
I still want to keep like right up beside him. Like I don't want to be following him. I want to be like, you know.
Gotcha.
I want it to be like in the games where, you know, like you're doing the follow quest. So, like
Yeah, you have to
They're-
wait
they're-
for them.
Yeah, you have to wait for them.
It's exactly the speed where it's too fast for you to walk, but too slow for you to run.
Yep.
Yeah. Mama Swizzle, did you want to use your dash as well? Or I guess with the chaos you just caused, I'll probably call that an action. So you'll be around behind, is that alright?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. So his turn again. He is going to enter the cloth shop and just kind of like blast the door open. There's another guard over here, by the way, and he saw the chaos, so he's like, "Hey, you!" And he's approaching. He'll enter the shop.
Do the guards know who I am?
Not really.
Yeah.
You're just an unknown citizen.
I'm a board.
Yep. So the Dragonborn slams open the door and kind of, without a word to the shopkeeper, just begins scraping his armored hand across the floor, ripping a rug off of the floor to reveal a secret hatch beneath it. One that might have been mentioned in the campaign previously, but that was a long time ago and wasn't recapped, so I don't know if you remember.
Yep, I don't remember it.
Yeah, but it's related to the cult. So the shopkeeper, as he's seeing this, goes, "Hey, no! You guys have brought way too many guards coming and asking questions. You gotta get out of here today. Not gonna fly." And the Dragonborn kind of glares at him, only like continuing what he's doing until another person, a human, emerges from the shadows, twirling a knife, and just is like, "I wouldn't do that if I were you." At his continuing to do it. Qzeth, you're right there with him. What would you like to say or do? He's kind of stopped and is sizing up his competition at this point.
Hey, listen, guys, we don't need any trouble. Sorry for the damages. I can pay it, I swear.
The damage to the business is the guards coming and knocking, so you better leave right now. And she kind of grabs the edge of the rug and shoves it back over the hatch. Jackals don't take kindly to guards coming sniffing.
So we're in like a room, right?
Yeah, just a clothing shop or something.
Okay. So the guards through the door or they're at the door?
The guards are attempting to chase after you. One of them's prone, the other one's, making good progress towards the door. You guys are just
Okay.
inside. I don't know what the interior looks like. I didn't turn it into a clothes shop. I'm not bothering to show that.
But would there be something in? We're not inside.
You are inside. I just
Okay.
didn't
okay.
bother to.
Yeah, you were just not.
I can't put you inside buildings.
Yeah. Is there stuff that I can use to block the door?
Yeah, there's rolls of cloth. There's a couple barrels, both on the inside and the outside of the door. Crates of materials, looks like.
Okay. I'd like to. So one of the guards is in, and one of them is prone outside. No, they're both
One of them,
outside.
yeah, both of them are outside. One of them is closer to opening the door. The door opens outward, by the way, so would
So I better
go
make
towards
sure
him.
that it's the barrel that I put in front of it that they can't climb over, right? You said there was a barrel.
Yeah, there's also a crate that's like 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet, so you could also use that. It's slightly, no, it's about the same size, I guess,
Yeah.
height-wise,
yeah.
to clamber over.
Can I stack both of them on top of each other? I
Yeah.
guess I don't have enough time.
Time-wise, you wouldn't maybe get it very quick, but roll me strength and we'll see what you get for at
Okay.
least one of them.
4.
Yeah, it's you're still struggling to move the first one, as the Dragonborn stands and just kind of glares, like, and with a huff he turns to go, and begins walking towards the side of the shop, like on the interior, so towards perhaps a back window or something, or back door. You're not sure. Mama Swizzle, what would you like to do?
Okay, Mama Swizzle would like to catch up to the corner there and realize that the guards already inside.
The guard's trying to. He opens the door and then just like tries to. Actually, you didn't really manage to move the barrel. Maybe you knocked it over and it's like partially in the way, but not really that much of an impediment. So the guard is, going into that building, basically, you see, Ray.
I'd like to use Druidcraft to make it really, really stinky over there.
The guard opens the door and is like, "Ugh, what do you have in here?" And the lady with the knife just kind of.
But I'm still at the corner. They don't realize I'm there, right?
I mean, nobody's paying you any mind at this point. Everyone's focused on other things, except this guard who is standing to his feet and is just upset that he's been knocked on his keister. So he's slowly making his way to you. Would you...
With the rest of my movement, if I notice that the other guard got up, I'd like to crawl under that red wagon to the left of the guard that's at the building.
You don't... This is probably 30 feet of movement. If you wanted to dash, you can get here, and then...
I wouldn't be able to dash since I used an action. How about I just try to crawl under the
Druidcraft.
one that's next to me?
Sure, I'll say you can do that, because Druidcraft's smell didn't do anything. So yeah, if you want to hide, go ahead and roll me stealth.
That I can do.
He rolled bad, so it's a pretty low DC.
Oh shoot, I need to change my dice. I accidentally did a 6 die.
A D6?
What the heck is going on here?
That's what I've been wondering about my program the whole time.
Well,
So it is sometimes.
what the heck is... Oh, there we go. Okay, got it working.
Nice.
It was hanging up on me. I got a 15 plus 5.
Nice. Yeah, you definitely managed to, crawl under there and watch the guard pass. He does not spot you. He's kind of looking around, but he's more interested in, I guess, going after the Dragonborn. Or at least he assumes that that's where you and the Dragonborn went, considering his other guard just entered this building.
Right. I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay. Qzeth, would you like to follow the Dragonborn as he goes to the back entrance or window or
Yeah,
whatever it is?
with a sigh, I follow him.
Mm-hmm. He finds the back door busted open and quickly moves out, and then travels along the alley.
Do you really have to break so much stuff?
He didn't break it. He
I
just
see.
slammed it open. He just goes.
Okay, then I said, do you really have to be so violent with how you treat objects around here?
It's been a rough day.
Continue to follow.
Okay. So yeah, he just travels along the alley, and he's traveling slower than you. And he's not attacking you anymore. So there's not really much different that happens. He seems to be trying to head for the gate of the city to, get out to where there's fewer people. Whenever Mama Swizzle gets back, we'll see what she does, but for now he'll just kind of run this way, trying to not attract the attention of the guards, and then, we'll be waiting for a chance to dash out. Ray, are you back yet? I hear
Yep.
creaking. Okay, cool.
I am...
So you notice your friends, if you're sitting under the wagon and peeking out, you notice your friends through this little alley, or your friend and the Dragonborn kind of dash across, heading for one of the gates of the city. What would you like to do? The guards are currently in the shop yelling at the people and trying to look for whoever was in there.
Little do they know.
You were already gone!
Shops can have 2 entrances.
What? Doors, my one weakness!
It says here, can create harmless sensory effects such as falling leaves, puff of wind, the sound of a small animal. That's what I was looking for. I'd like to use Druidcraft to actually create a small crashing sound in the alleyway next to that building.
Which one? The right side or the
To
left
the
side?
right. To the right.
Okay, so this way?
Yeah.
How big of a crashing sound?
Not big, just enough to get their attention.
Okay. Roll me performance, I guess.
All right. Oh shoot! I not won that one.
Ah, okay. You make a
Deserve
noise.
it.
You're unsure how effective it was.
Well, I then run across.
Mama Swizzle, Mama Swizzle, Mama Swizzle, Mama Swizzle.
Exactly.
You can
And
get
her bones cracking so loudly it makes more noise than the.
about here before your movement runs out. I don't know why all the roofs disappeared.
Alright. Sounds good.
This game is a little annoying. Okay, but yeah, you're very close to one of the gates of the city. There's still more houses and stuff beyond, but this is kind of one of the outer walls of the city, after which
Okay.
it gets more sparse and less densely populated. You could probably slip out to the woods. So, I guess Qzeth, or is it Dragonborn's leading you, I
I
guess?
mean, Dragonborn is leading me.
Okay, he's gonna try to stealth as carefully as he can. Like, you see him kind of crouching, looking for an opportunity to sneak past these guards. Would you like to help him out with that in any way?
No, but it's at this point that QZ realizes that Mama Swizzle is not with them, and he says, "Wait, Mama Swizzle."
Okay, so he'll take a round to just kind of like size up the guards, watching what they do, seeing if he can find an opening, and Mama Swizzle do trot up to them, breathing heavily.
Swizzle, Mama, Swizzle,
There you are. I
Swizzle.
lost you for a second there.
I face plant.
Alright, I'm gonna carry Mama Swizzle the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm. Roll me strength.
Thankfully, I'm not that heavy.
5.
Oh well, apparently my knapsack's too heavy.
What? Oh no.
Got a 5.
Oh no. Okay.
Two birds of a feather. We're not strong.
Trying to figure out how long this spell. Okay. Casting time, 1 action. Interesting. Well, that's not terribly helpful.
What are you looking at?
Well, I was trying to see if he could command the guard to go away, but not only does it last for only 1 round, but also there's 2 of them, so that wouldn't be very effective. Never mind.
Just one of the guards goes away, and the other one's like super confused.
Oh, there's 3 guards.
Maybe you should just follow them.
Whoops. Okay, so he's
One for each of us.
let's see here. Let's look at what the interior of this building looks like. It looks like it's actually some kind of guard house, or perhaps a watchtower.
Yeah, it looks like it's a watchtower or guardhouse.
Yep. He's gonna, as stealthily as he can, in his big hulking figure and black armor, kind of dash to this door, open it up, and slip inside. He leaves the door just open for you two to follow. Although he gives
so
Mama, as
instead of-
Mama Swizzle trots up, he just kind of gives her like a very disapproving look, and is like, "She's with you too."
Yeah, and she is non-negotiable.
He just rolls his eyes, and then he does this. So he leaves the door open for both of you.
Okay.
Just kind of accepting
I'm just
that the
gonna
one
be
who
kind
bonked
of
him in the head
dragging,
is...
I guess, Mama Swizzle instead of carrying.
Yeah.
Okay. Could I have you roll me stealth?
Both of us or just him?
If you're trying to stealth, I guess it would just be him. If you're not
17.
Nice. Okay. Unfortunately, the Dragonborn made a lot more noise. So, let me roll for him. This guard's oblivious to it though, so nothing happens for the guy interior. The ones
Look at
inside.
that crack! It's new.
There is a guard inside this building though. However, he seems to be crouched over like some kind of table of many papers, and as the door opens, he kind of turns in shock, and he's like, "What? What are you?" And he fumbles for his sword. The Dragonborn immediately casts a spell on him, just kind of like reaching out a clawed finger towards him. And he says, "Forget." The the guard rolled a 2 on his saving throw. You see his the guard's pupils dilate, and he just kind of like releases his hand from his sword as it's like just barely drawn, and it kind of slips back into the sheath, and he just looks like he's kind of bewildered for a moment as you slip past. The Dragonborn quickly makes for the stairs and climbs up to a higher level, looking like he's heading for the top of the wall. Would you guys like to follow?
Mhm.
Okie doke. You make it to the top of the wall because I can't be bothered with interiors at this point. And upon reaching the top of the wall, the Dragonborn just kind of looks how tall it is. It's only about maybe 10-15 feet tall, but that's still enough to cause some injury. And after his,
Feel ya.
lovely situation with the fruit stand, he might be less willing to jump.
Yeah,
leap of
but
faith.
he has us, and we're basically down.
So you want him to use you as pillows to land on?
No, that would be
Yeah.
that would be death for us.
He'll just kind of grit his teeth, and he's just gonna cannonball down to the ground.
No.
There might be houses and stuff on the other side, but not quite close enough to the wall to make it easy.
Maybe there's like a mud pit or something. Like this is where they dump all the sewage.
Wah! He fell into the unknown. He takes a surprising amount of fall damage from that.
Fall damage is the deadliest thing in D&D.
Yep. So you just kind of hear, amid the metal denting noise, you hear him kind of let out a he had another grunt of pain, though he's trying not to show it, and he just kind of peels himself off the ground and dusts himself off, looking to make sure that no one's spotted their shenanigans, or your shenanigans, and he begins casually walking through the back alleys towards the forest. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to cast resistance on my fellow bird here.
I don't need it. I have slow fall.
Oh, well, then I'll add it to me.
I was gonna say, could you change into a bird or like?
No, I can't. That's a
Yeah, that's right.
next
you can only do
level up.
fish. Can you change into a fish and I throw you into a lake?
Is there a lake or river nearby? Actually, no, I don't have any transformations left.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. Just transformations in general. Okay.
I will.
Yeah, then probably you want resistance.
Yeah, I add resistance to me then.
I will point out that you do still have Kenku wings, even though they don't help you fly. They might slow you down a little bit. And
True.
this wall does appear to be in such a way where you could fall in stages if you want to, instead of taking the entire brunt of it at once.
True.
Well, I'm gonna let Mama Sizzle jump off to her own liking.
Yeah, I'm going to do the stages thing. Mama Swizzle doesn't do good with heights nowadays with her old cranky
Neither does
bones.
Qzeeth. Qzeeth, I imagine, gets up to the edge and kind of like has somewhat of flashbacks to the old crime days,
Oh.
and like gets nervous.
PTSD flashbacks. I get it.
Yeah.
So you have slow fall, you said?
Mhm.
Is that feather fall? What's...
No, it's slow fall. You can use your reaction when you fall to reduce. Oh wait, no. So I guess I wouldn't be reacting to anything.
I mean, you could react to your falling, so you could cast it midair.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so I get to the edge and then I like get scared and I slip. Can I say I slip?
Sure.
I'm gonna make myself slip.
Yeah. I think technically at any point you can choose to fail a check if you want to. Like if
Fair
you just
enough.
don't try hard or something.
But yeah, I just think like with it like because after all like the guards and stuff, like he's letting something in him out that he hadn't for a while, like a kind of bad side. And he just kind of like has like a bit of like a lurch, and he slips off the edge. And I'll use my reaction to reduce any fall damage by 25.
Nice. Wow. It gets reduced entirely. So you just land using perfect like acrobatic monk technique and kind of take the roll on your shoulder and your back, spreading out the impact, and you know, it still hurts a little bit, but doesn't do any meaningful damage to you. Mama Swizzle, you cast resistance on yourself and jump off the roof in stages.
Yep.
The first fall is rather small, does 1 bludgeoning damage to you as you land on the stone of the second level, and then as you jump once more, it also isn't that big a fall. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And you guys are now regrouped and heading out of the city, away from most of the guards and heavily populated area. With this
So
Dragonborn.
while we're walking, I'm gonna inquisitively say, Mama Swizzle.
Mama Swizzle. Agreed.
He said he would help us, Mama Swizzle, but we had to follow him first.
And then I take my wings and I just, you know, that whole, but why did we do this?
Okay. So once you get like to a the last few houses far enough away where he's confident he's not going to be ambushed or attacked, noticed really by anyone, and he can escape if he needs to. And he's still, you know, got a mace in his hand ready to bonk you if he doesn't like you. He's willing to listen to what you have to say, and he just kind of turns to you and says, "So, what happened last night, and why do you care?"
Mama Swizzle starts going into a rant. Mama Swizzle, Mama Swizzle, Mama Swizzle, Swizzle, Mama Swizzle, Swizzle, Mama Swizzle, and I'm just making all sorts of
lets
tangents.
this
Is
go on
this
way
one
too
broken?
long.
Do I need to reset her?
She's always been this way, as far as I can tell. But she's good. Her name's Mama Swizzle.
Mama Swizzle.
All she says.
Is she
Curse or
named Mama
something.
Swizzle by those who hear her, or is she named Mama Swizzle
Well,
by
it just kind of
herself?
sounds like a name, you know. And I ask her her name. Like, she's gonna say Mama Swizzle.
Mama Swizzle.
Doesn't that sound like a yes?
You're gonna make me pee. 1 second, let me actually go to the bathroom.
Hey, babe. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, buddy? Everybody else, I hope you're having a great time, enjoying the story. Just remember, Mama Swizzle.
True.
Just restarting Skyrim and messing around. Nice, nice. So, EJ and I are already discussing what Mama Swizzle's arc will entail a little bit. And I already have another character set up for when she's done.
Yeah, I was gonna say because her arc probably ends with her death.
It
So-
does.
Yeah, because you know the entire idea of lifting a curse that prevents you from dying is well, you die then.
Yep. He sent me a message. Do you want it to be sad or do you want it to be Disney? I'm like, no, I don't want no Disney.
Yeah, no, I want this to really impact Ananias, you know.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. What'd I miss?
Talking about Mama Swizzle's death.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
We love her, but we want her dead.
Really? Yikes. Okay. Well, sorry, you can't. That's the curse. Anyway, so he's just kind of like his patience seems to be wearing thinner and thinner.
Yeah.
He's like, "You were the two that ruined last night, were you not?"
Mama Swizzle perches her wings on her sides like
That
she's
d-
proud.
That depends on what you mean by ruined. I would say we saved last night.
Mama Swizzle.
What was going on there? What had the potential to be ruined?
That offering was years in the making, and because of your actions, I assume everyone died.
Mama
And there's a giant
Swizzle.
hole in the town now. It will take years to rebuild.
What were you trying to accomplish, though?
We do not share our secrets with outsiders, particularly those that wish to subvert our plans.
Well,
I hope you
maybe.
can respect.
I wouldn't want to subvert the plans if I knew the plans.
Are you trying to offer your services to me after ruining the previous night?
I'm just trying to negotiate. I don't want to do this the hard way. We started like that. Things can be calm, though.
Mama Swizzle points at him with her stone finger.
You think I'm frightened of your little dislocation trick? I've got more power than you know. Well,
Mama Swizzle.
had
I just shrugged.
perhaps.
What did you want with those two mages?
They were the sacrifice, nothing more. The prophecy tells that they must have been great protectors of the realm. Of course, the papers were old. Older than I. Are you clipping your nails, Ray?
No.
And is continuing to. While on stream. Subscribe. Be what you pay for.
Oh no, we do not need an only Ray Ray.
Only Ray Ray.
Only Mama Swizzle.
Only Ray Ray coming to 2022.
Yep. What else would you like to say? He seems like his shoulders have fallen. He's a little like,
Yeah.
what do I have to live for now? What am I gonna do? Now that he's like
Do you
retrospectively
know who got you out of that?
out of what? I was unconscious during
That
the night's
pit.
event.
Mama
I
Swizzle uses her thumb and
don't.
points at.
did not
TV.
ask.
Do
You
you want,
you got me out of that? Why?
in a way? Well, it was the right thing to do.
Mama Swizzle.
Save anybody you can.
Are you a paladin?
Life's precious.
He asked if you were a paladin. I don't know if you heard that because you were talking at the same time. Discord delay.
No, I heard you say paladin, but I just figured you were going to say more. Didn't know it was a question.
Gotcha.
QZ says, no, I'm monk in recent years.
Mama Swizzle, pointing to herself.
You're a paladin. You'd fit right in with them. I never know how. Is she actually trying to communicate when she interjects?
Mama Swizzle.
I haven't been able to figure it out. Your guess is as good as mine.
So she is not your mother then.
She wobbles over to him and just gives him a nice big hug.
To him?
To QZ. She gives QZ the nice big hug.
I feel like she thinks she's everyone's mama.
The three of you bird brains need some serious help. Anyway,
Mama Swizzle?
Yeah, I agree, Mama Swizzle. Why 3?
my mistake. So what do you want now? You saved me, I don't know why. I was unconscious, left for dead. What went wrong after I died? Tell me what happened.
Well, obviously the events were not going as to planned. I don't know exactly, once again, what was meant to happen, but, well, there was some pretty bad portal looking stuff, and, just we kind of stopped it, but not fully, and it, like, kind of partially happened, but not completely. The next day, the beholder guy who runs the town is like, uh-oh, there's like evil coming here. I'm gonna go and fend it off for like 1,000 years so you can thrive. But I think it would just be better if there's like not a portal to hell.
We did open the portal,
Partially.
so why are
Mama
we
Swizzle
still
starts
here?
flapping her wings.
I don't know what that prophecy told you, but I feel like it was wrong. I don't know what
Scarcely
God
matters
you
now.
believe in, but
The unknown
mine
raven. You wouldn't have heard of it.
mine would not want that.
Mama Swizzle perks up at the name Raven.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. What'd she do?
Um, she's trying to gesture like to herself and then beside her, to herself beside her at the name Raven.
You're beside yourself.
Mama Swizzle just face palms.
You look.
Why are you beating yourself, Mama Swizzle? It's
I'm gonna have him
Oh,
roll insight.
She flaps her wings again, and
He kind of sees in your eyes that you react to the name, the unknown raven, and he's like, "You know something about the unknown raven?
Mama Swizzle
The unnamed
nods.
Raven.
Mama Swizzle.
What do you know?
She points to her eyes.
You have seen it."
Mama Swizzle! And then points at her stone finger.
He'll kind of snatch your hand and bring it closer to examine.
Wait, Mama Swizzle, you never told me that you got jewelry on your hand.
That's my Swizzle?
When did you do that?
You have been touched by the Shadowfell. You have seen her. The unnamed
Mama
raven.
Swizzle.
That's surprising. He doesn't know how to respond. I don't understand. It sounds like we succeeded then, but then why did everything go wrong?
What were you trying to do?
We were
Tell me,
trying
please.
to unite the material plane with that of darkness and bring about the return of the unnamed raven to enact her rule. It's a niche religion, you probably wouldn't have heard of it. But all the followers of the movement are now gone, or perhaps not. Yeah, Ray?
Mama Swizzle when he said trying to combine the material plane, she started making exploding noises.
Mama Swizzle's audio narrating.
Yep.
You're wanting to join us and unite the Shadowfell to let the unnamed raven claim the souls of all that she deems worthy.
Mama Swizzle. She shakes her head no.
I don't think that sounds like a good idea.
Well, clearly it wasn't.
I think that we need to try and undo what was ever done.
Impossible. What has been done?
Can't be impossible.
Mama Swizzle just shrugs. Mama Swizzle.
Listen, those mages that you had down there, you say that they weren't of any importance, but, well, they were the ones who got me out of there, and you as well, and I'd just like you to talk to them, to tell them about what was happening down there.
You want me to
I
go
feel-
back to the people I tried to kill and explain to them what I did to ruin
they're
their city?
cool, they're cool, they're cool. We're all chill here. We're all chill.
If you wanted to get me killed, you could have just said so. No, I'm
If I
alone.
wanted to get you killed, I would have left you there.
I suppose I owe you an apology. And
Mama
my
Swizzle
gratitude.
walks behind him and spanks him in the butt.
Whoa!
Me or him?
you.
Which you?
The Dragonborn.
Okay.
She spanks him in the butt, and then she points back towards the town with a Grandioso.
Like, get your butt back to town?
Yep.
Wow, okay. Roll me persuasion. He'll immediately kind of like straighten up and like, even though you slapped his armor, so he's not like hurt.
Just a surprise.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I have no extras. 17 flat.
This is not how I expected
Why
this to
isn't
go.
the 17 carbonated?
You rolled a nat 1. uh, you see in his old haggard face, because he's an old dragonborn. He's clearly been around for a while. His skin is tight and his, scales are kind of wrinkly, but not really because it's dragon. But you get the vibe that he's old.
Yeah.
He looks like he's kind of depressed now that he's really like thinking about it, like, oh wow, I'm alone in the world. And then suddenly he gets slapped and told, go back to town, and he's just kind of like, his brain is resetting. You can just see in his face he does not know how to process the fact that he's just been treated like a child by some stranger that tried to kill him last night.
Everybody's mama.
And he just goes, if I were to talk to these people, what assurance have I that I will not be held responsible for my crimes?
Get you there in secret. These two mages don't seem too involved in the town, and if they try anything, I will get you out of there. I don't want harm coming to anyone. I just want to fix whatever harm is going to be coming.
Well, I would rather see the harm come. That was the point of this, to bring about the end of the world. It's
Mama
been too
Swizzle
long.
spanks him again. And she puts the dodo finger up that.
And she does what?
She
Is the
yeah, that. Thank you.
To slap him?
Yeah,
No,
at first slap him on the
and-
butt, and
no,
then
no,
there's
no.
the dodo.
He's still got the mace in his hand.
She's not afraid of his mace.
Highs or lows?
Hi.
He's gonna like almost, but then not really bonk you. Do that again, you'll lose the hand. And he puts the mace away.
Oh, Mama Swizzle forgot she was wearing her bag.
I will accompany you to talk to these people, because I have nothing better to do. First sign I see that things are not going my way, I will leave and you'll never hear from me again. Understood.
Understood.
Very well. What are your names? I
I'm a
suppose
Swizzle.
we should be introduced. Oh. And you are
Uzith.
Shadow. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. And with that,
Ah,
to meet you
he
as
is
well.
willing to accompany you back to the town that now is angry at him because of the romp through the marketplace.
To be fair, they might not know that it was him.
Maybe.
We'll try and
maybe
sneak
not.
him in there.
Mhm.
We'll get like a cloak or something.
Yeah, hey, more cultists. Woo!
They'll be happy to hear that they're still around.
Cool.
Do I have in my inventory?
Alright, well, I think that's a good place to call it for
think
the
that's
night. Thanks for the session. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't expect
Oh,
that
that's
chase
stressful.
to go quite the way it went.
It was pretty intense.
It was.
Felt like I was gonna kill that guy at one point.
He had a bunch of hit points. He was fine.
I'm sure, even still, like, my original goal was just to keep on hitting him until like I was
Until
able
he
to
went down.
succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, that was my
Mama
original
Swizzle
goal.
might have been able to heal him if you had.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I wouldn't have been able to. I'm out of spell slots.
Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed it.
So I was just thinking, Mama Swizzle could have taken her extra clothes out of her knapsack and tried to get him to fit into it.
The dragon?
We'll see what
Yeah, so
Oh my gosh,
in
so-
black armor.
Little Mama Swizzle sized clothing. Big, gigantic 8-foot dragonborn. Yeah, I don't think that would work too well. 6-foot dragonborn? I don't remember how tall he was. I think I might have said 6 foot at one point. Maybe I meant 8. I don't remember. It's been a year and a
I
half.
mean, I reckon that we'll take a nap outside before we head back in. That way, like, things can calm down inside a little bit.
Yeah, you could continue talking if you'd like. I mean,
No,
You-
more of like just set up camp and like let him chill while we chill.
yeah. Well, I mean, you still have tons of things you could talk to him about, or like grill him
Get a
for more
long rest?
details.
Wink
Because
wonk.
essentially, you've just said you didn't know. Like, he asked what happened, and you're like, I don't know, what was supposed to happen? And he's like, that doesn't tell me anything. Yeah.
I basically told him what I remember personally.
So
Okay.
did Mama Swizzle. Mama Swizzle.
Mama Swizzle, you right. Did you guys enjoy the chase, or was
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
it too long and
interesting.
annoying?
No, I
Nah,
like that it was long.
yeah.
Okay,
It would have felt very unfulfilling if it was like, oh, you caught up to him on your first turn.
cool.
Yeah, first try.
Glad to hear it.
Now, a lot of that was simply left up to chance because of the dice rolls.
Yeah, that's true, but
But I
sometimes
guess
that's
you
how
were
it
just
goes.
counting on us being unlucky. So
I
well,
wasn't
other than
counting
Ray,
on
the
anything.
luckiest
You could
player.
have caught him at any moment. Obviously, he was trying his darndest to get away from you. He was willing to use Divine Smite. He was gonna like use his Dragon Breath on you, etc. Whatever he needed to do to get away. Um, Obviously, you made him use some healing because he was getting hurt. Yeah.
It would
good
tell
stuff.
that next magic stone hit him.
Alrighty, well, I guess I'll see you guys next time. We can decide
Alrighty.
what that next time will be, considering.
I think it's just whenever we get with the whole group. I don't think that we want to continue to do too much stuff
Sure,
just us separate because then they're going to be confused about where the story is.
makes sense. Sounds good. Alrighty, well, talk to you guys next time.
Bye.